It's MasterChef.
We're looking for a great amateur cook who can make it as a professional.
Someone who can turn out exceptional food.
I just want it so much.
This is my opportunity and I intend to take it.
This is one tough competition.
I think I can win MasterChef.
Whoever wins, it'll change their life. Cooking doesn't get tougher than this.
It's the turn of 6 more amateur cooks to compete for the title of MasterChef, but only one will go through to the quarterfinal.
Right now, all they've got to do is walk in this room and impress us. Cook us some great food and they'll make it through to the next round.
Do they have any idea the amount of commitment and skill it takes? They're going to come in here very, very nervous. They're going to give it their best shot, and let's just hope their best shot's good enough. One decent plate of food served up in 50 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's cook.
The contestants have to invent and cook a dish from any of the ingredients in front of them, which include smoked haddock, leeks, spinach, lemon, potato, cheese and cayenne pepper. Property developer Stuart is confident he has the culinary skills to cope with the invention test.
If you can't cook a dish from scratch, you ain't good enough to be a MasterChef, bottom line.
Stuart, at some stage, do you think you're going to make a start?
I'll consider it, yeah. No, I've decided what I want to do, and I'm pretty confident that I'll be able to do it.
I don't mind a measured approach.
Absolutely.
As long as the outcome's fine. Why are you here?
Because I love food. Food is the new rock and roll, isn't it?
Betting you're definitely the baby of the bunch.
I may be young, but it doesn't mean that I don't know how to cook. You know, I'm not saying that my knowledge is breathtaking, but I can cook and I want to show you two that I can.
Do you ever have any fun time, Ben, besides going home and cook?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Every night. Student lifestyle, I'm not going to lie to you.
20-year-old Ben wants to trade in his student life for one of food.
Now's the time where I can actually make a new decision on what direction my life should take. I want to be a chef. That's what I want to do.
Social worker and mum of 4 Denise is determined to take the MasterChef title.
MasterChef would completely and totally change our lives. Oh my goodness me, I want this. Like, I don't think you could believe.
What's the dream then, Denise?
I would really love to write cookbooks or do food writing for a magazine.
Who do you cook for now?
My family in the main, really. So I've got 4 little children who love mum's cooking, so...
I look you up and down, you've got a pair of high-heel boots on. You don't really look like the sort of person who's going to love a professional kitchen experience.
I'm quite a tenacious person. I wouldn't be here unless I really wanted this.
Tell us
you
about
watch me.
Halfway. You've had 25 minutes, you've got 25 minutes left.
47-year-old sales manager Robert wants to make the most of his MasterChef opportunity.
This is for me. This is my one chance and I'm just going to really try and enjoy it. Try and focus but enjoy the day.
What brings you to MasterChef, Robert?
I want my career path now to be involved in cooking. I'm sort of the thick end of 40 and this is getting to the point where I've got to do it now.
Robert, are you good enough?
I know I'm good enough.
Yay! Ladies and gentlemen, you have but 15 minutes left. 15 minutes.
Office manager Anne-Marie believes she has the temperament to be a top chef.
I can be a little bit volatile. A few pans crashing. Who knows?
You have potatoes in one pan and you have pastry in the oven.
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with pastry, fish and potato.
So, tell me, Anne-Marie, has anybody actually ever criticised your food?
Yes.
And how did you take that?
They died a happy death.
Brilliant. Good to hear it.
Welsh country girl Donna likes to cook from instinct rather than recipes.
I do tend to throw things in and hope for the best. Sometimes it works, sometimes it's a complete disaster.
What would you do should you win MasterChef?
Dare I say I'd love to open my own restaurant. Where I live, on our farm, you've got great meat. And I've got my veggie garden, so I'm happy.
You're rearing your own produce and cooking your own produce?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Happy pigs.
5 minutes left. Plate up. Start plating up. Time's up. Finished. Time's up.
Property developer Stuart hopes to impress with poached haddock, mashed potato, peas and a white wine sauce.
The sauce is sweet at first and then it goes very, very acidic.
Yes.
And that's not nice. That's far too bitter.
I could probably eat 2 mouthfuls of it and then I wouldn't be able to eat very much more because it's so acidic and so salty.
Right.
But you do cook. I think the pressure today has got to you.
It was just fell apart on the day.
Student Ben hopes his pan-fried haddock on pea puree and creamy sauce will take him a step closer to a life in a professional kitchen.
What is interesting about you is the way that you worked. You knew what you wanted to do, and you haven't done a bad job.
Almost. It's not quite because everything basically is too dry. But I like the way you're working and I like what you're attempting to do. It tells me that you are working with food a lot.
47-year-old Robert hopes his dish of poached smoked haddock with potato and leeks in a cream sauce will kickstart a new career in food.
Ah, those potatoes aren't cooked. If your potatoes are undercooked, you should know.
Yeah.
And if you know, don't put them on the plate.
I'm sure you can sort of work out what I'm going to say.
The potatoes just didn't cook them long enough.
Mum of 4 Denise dreams of MasterChef glory, but will her pan-fried haddock on leeks and mash secure her place in the next round?
Interestingly, your fish could probably do with a touch more cooking. But your mashed potatoes are very good, and your sauce works really well with the rest of it.
Well seasoned, smokiness of the fish. Oh, I really like those flavours.
Anne-Marie hopes her combination of smoked haddock with leek sauce and potato on short crust pastry will impress the judges.
The idea of short crust pastry and fish together, potatoes on top, it's all weird. It's all wrong.
Pastry falls away, it doesn't hold it. I don't think that was ever going to work.
Country cook Donna is looking to impress with her pan-fried haddock and cheesy leeks.
I don't know how much I like the idea of that cheesy flavour. Your fish is cooked properly, but it would be a good idea if you take the scales off because they sort of are a little bit unpleasant.
It's a little cloying, a little heavy. You need more finesse. I don't know about you. Actually, I'm undecided. Thank you, Donna.
We're going to ask you to leave the room. we're going to have a conversation and we're going to knock 3 of you out. So give us a chance. Thanks very much indeed. MasterChef, 6 amateur cooks. We're looking for 3. Who are our 3 going to be?
I feel quite strongly about a couple of people.
Right.
I feel really strongly about Anne-Marie.
Anne-Marie's food is not good enough, no finesse, starch on starch, it's just not right. She goes home.
I think Robert should join her. If you don't know your potatoes raw, well, you shouldn't be a MasterChef. If you knew it was raw and you put it on the plate, you shouldn't be on MasterChef.
I can't change it now, I've done it. That's, you know, you've got to move on from it, haven't you? Hope you get another opportunity.
Bye-bye, Robert. Bye-bye, Anne-Marie. Well, that's good. We're just going to keep on knocking people out till we get 3.
No, because Denise's was by far the best tasting plate in the room. She cooks. The girl cooks.
The fish, slightly under, but, you know, hey, good cook.
Let's put her through.
OK. I really like Ben's confidence. He didn't quite get it right, but his fish was cooked. The guy's got a bit of promise, I think.
There's a spark about the lad. He's full of enthusiasm for the task, and I'd also like to see some more of his food.
We've got Ben in and we've got Denise in. We have now got to choose between Donna and Stuart.
I like what Donna has to say more than I like Donna's food.
It's that cheesy mash and leek potato sauce thing and the scales left on the fish, so you thought you were eating a snake.
I just hope that I get the chance to improve on that and show them that, yeah, I can do this.
Stuart cooked a piece of fish and a white wine sauce.
But that sauce was so strong and so wrong.
It was actually too harsh and too salty and too acidic.
That was not me. What I put out today doesn't reflect what I can do at all.
I can't choose on the strength of their dishes.
OK, who would you like to see cook tomorrow and in a pro kitchen, Stuart or Donna? We have 3 places. 3 of you are staying, 3 of you are going home.
Anne-Marie and Robert, you are leaving us, sorry. Denise, you're cooking again, Denise. Ben, we'd like to see you cook again, Ben. Donna, Stuart. Sorry, Stuart. You're staying, Donna. Well done. Very well done.
Congratulations.
Oh,
Gracious me. Oh, God. I just feel absolutely elated. I just feel on top of the world.
Just what I wanted, and hopefully I can do the same in Pro Kitchen. And when I cook my own food, I'm going to try and blow them away.
This has just given me the buzz I needed to get on and to... Yes, I can win. I really can win this.
Exciting tomorrow because we are looking for a quarterfinalist and that really starts to hot up.
Now the pressure piles on. They've got that professional kitchen for the first time ever. Then they have to come back here and cook their own food. This is what the competition is all about.
Day 2, and the contestants arrive at London's St Martin's Lane Hotel, where they'll cook at the fusion-styled Asia de Cuba restaurant. They'll have to meet the uncompromising standards of head chef Franz Schniegel.
Good morning, guys. We've got a busy lunch ahead of us, 80 booked, so we don't have time for chit-chat now. Let's go working, yeah?
Each of our contestants is responsible for one course. Ben is in charge of the jumbo seared sea scallops. Denise is responsible for the tropical hoisin duck. And Donna is cooking the vegetarian noodle box.
Guys, I've got already first orders in. I need table 53, 1 scallops.
As the lunchtime rush hits, Ben is the first to feel the heat. The scallops are one of the most expensive dishes on the menu and need to be cooked to perfection.
This dish, scallops overcooked, sauce all over the plate, £8. Just on scallops in the bin, okay?
As Ben gets a reality check on life in a professional kitchen, Donna is under pressure to get her first noodle box order out.
Yeah, nice zigzag. Yeah.
Ready, chef?
Donna, first plate. Perfect, okay? Keep it going, keep it going.
You've got to make sure it's cooked all the way through, nice and crispy, good colour, and get it out there quick.
Meanwhile, Denise has taken her eye off her duck.
Denise? Who's watching your duck there?
I'm on it, chef. Sorry, chef.
That's already burned, so if you put it in the oven, it's gonna come out completely back, okay?
After a promising start, Donna is now struggling with her noodle boxes.
How can you burn and you only have 3 portions on?
Sorry,
you started
chef.
off really well, yeah? Okay.
Yes, chef.
An hour in, and Ben finally hits his stride.
Ben, it looks like you get it together now. That's nice scallops right there, yeah? Thank you. That's the nicest plate I've seen from you all day.
Definitely a little bit better. I seem to take my dishes, so they can't be that bad. It's going all right.
With Ben on track, can Denise get her timings right with the duck?
It's a perfect medium. Okay? But make sure it gets out now before it gets cold, yeah?
Okay.
You're wasting a bit too much time
Yes, chef.
jumping around.
Okay. It is all quite sort of busy in here and there's lots of noise and it's all quite sort of exciting, so yeah, hopefully I'm doing okay.
Across the kitchen, Donna's confidence is back.
Are these ones all sexy?
They're gorgeous.
They're gorgeous, they are indeed.
With service drawing to a close, all 3 contestants are finally cooking to Franz's exacting standards.
That's a really nice cooked duck, okay? It's beautiful, okay?
Thank you, chef.
That's what I would expect from one of my chefs.
Thank you, chef.
Very nice. Okay, guys. That's it. Service is over. You survived.
So how did they do?
Oh, Ben got swamped straight away. He did really well at the end, and I started getting it together. Donna started off well. Afterwards, I think she was getting a bit too nervous. After she found herself, it just looked perfect. Denise, she did really well. She followed exactly what I told her.
So who would Franz have back in his kitchen?
They all have potential. We always need new and upcoming chefs. Tell you the truth, I would take all 3.
It's now back to MasterChef HQ, where the contestants must cook their own 2-course menu.
Right now is an important part of the competition because this is your food.
There's a quarter-final place up for grabs. Let's cook, and cook very well indeed.
Student Ben impressed in the Invention Test with his haddock and pea puree, and after a shaky start, relished his time in the pro kitchen. Can he now prove he's a young cook with a big future?
What are you going to make for us?
Well, I'm sticking to my roots. I want to bring you black pudding salad with apples and some quail eggs. And for main course, I'm going to tea smoke cod with tomato sauce. I've tried to think about 2 dishes that show 2 different sides of my culinary skills. And the first dish shows that I'm proud of my heritage and that I can cook the stuff that I've been brought up with. And the second shows that I've got technical skill as well with the tea smoking, because it's quite a difficult art to perfect.
Are you going to make it through as our quarter-finalist?
Well, I mean, I've come to win. I've not come to mess about.
The idea of that smoked cod, well, that's risky. I'm excited, but a little worried.
You're halfway. You've got 30 minutes left.
Country girl Donna's cheesy leeks and smoked haddock just got her through the first round. She did well in the pro kitchen, but will need to show more finesse if she's to progress any further.
So, our dishes today that are going to make you a quarter-finalist are what, Donna?
And well, my starter is asparagus with parma ham.
OK, and then for another course?
Lamb with minted cream leeks.
Donna, what would you say to a sceptic who suggested this was all too simple for MasterChef?
My style is very much homely food, and this is what I want more people to enjoy.
Can you win?
I still want it. I still really, really want it.
Lovely piece of lamb and the minted leeks. Is that a bit simple? I'm not quite sure.
Donna is doing very good home cooking, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Mum of 4 Denise impressed with her flavours in the first round and excelled in the restaurant. Will her own 2 courses continue to win favour with the judges?
What are you cooking?
A warm salad of pigeon with glazed beetroot and sour cherry shots with vanilla ice cream and chocolate sauce.
Ooh,
MasterChef's a very, very tough competition. You are a determined person. How are you going to fit this into your life with 4 children?
Do you know what? I fit lots of other things into my life with 4 children. I work full time. It's kind of like hard work. It's what I do, despite perhaps what people think I actually look like sometimes. I'm no prima donna.
Pigeon salad with glazed beetroot, cherry shots, vanilla ice cream. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. But we always know what happens. It can go wrong.
I still can't pick a winner from these 3. Everything to play for, but some good food out there, John.
Guys, you've got 5 minutes. We should see food hitting the plates. 5 minutes to go.
That's it. Time's up. Finished.
Donna hopes to go through with a starter of asparagus and parma ham with thyme and garlic aioli, followed by a main of lamb, minted leeks and sloe gin sauce.
I think your asparagus needs another 30 seconds to a minute. I'm crunching on it,
Yep.
and I'd rather be sinking my teeth into soft spears.
There's no way in the world raw asparagus will cook the way you've done it, by just wrapping 3 pieces in ham and pan frying it.
That's your asparagus. Let's sample your lamb.
It's a lot more rare than I would want it.
I think that you're lucky you have cooked it as rare as that. But then I'm crunching on this leek, which for me needs to be cooked a lot more. I think your concept is right. I think the execution is wrong.
That sloe gin sauce is almost like a strawberry topping. It's slightly odd.
Right.
Ben is hoping for a quarter-final place with black pudding, apple salad and quail's eggs, followed by tea-smoked cod, samphire and sweet tomato sauce.
Your black pudding and your onion sauce and your apple, I think, go really, really well together. I feel it needs a bit more refinement, but I like the idea of it.
I had serious doubts over the combination of egg and apple, but it works.
From your black pudding to your fish. I like the flavours. The textures, for me, are a bit outlandish.
Well, the fish is definitely overcooked, and it's not quite how I'd do it at home.
The flavours are just quite incredible. It's original, and it's brave, and it's exciting. Am I right in thinking that no matter what we say, you are still going to focus on how you slipped up?
I don't want to be pro chef, I want to be the best.
Denise's hopes of a quarter-final place rest with pigeon breast and beetroot salad, followed by a sour cherry shot with chocolate sauce and ice cream.
I love the sweetness of that beetroot with the pigeon. I can see horseradish, I can't taste it. But I would happily demolish the whole lot. Glass of Chardonnay and profess myself happy.
The pigeon is soft and delicious. The leaves and the crunch, the texture is absolutely brilliant. It's a very, very good dish.
Thank you.
Let's bring in this cherry pudding. I think chocolate, cherry and ice cream is a lovely, lovely flavour combination. But the ice cream and chocolate goes very quickly. I wanted to taste the ice cream and chocolate for longer.
Well, I've got chocolate, which is not too sweet. I've got beautiful ice cream, which is lovely and velvety and soft. And I've got a sour finish. That, for me, is perfect. Absolutely perfect.
I wanted both of you to say that it was perfect.
You have to leave us now because we have to find a quarterfinalist. Off you go. Thank you. I think we've got a very tough decision to make.
But I do think it's between only two of them. Donna cooked some asparagus wrapped in ham, and the asparagus was not even blanched.
The asparagus wasn't cooked. This is madness.
The lamb, she said she undercooked it. If she had cooked it any more, it would have gone really, really tough.
Didn't work for me at all.
I really feel I've let myself down quite a lot. I know I can do so much better.
So Donna's gone. This is a straight fight between Ben and Denise. I love the flavours in Ben's starter.
Black pudding, his Lancashire roots, quail's egg. It was good. It's just not quite there.
I like his strong flavours. In fact, I love the flavours in Ben's main.
The tomato sauce was beautifully made, but I didn't like his fish that much because I found it quite dry.
Tea, smoked fish and samphire. Very brave. I like his food.
I'd really like to get through, yeah. I'd really like the opportunity to cook my next lot of courses because I think they're equally interesting.
Denise obviously loves it. I'm just not as excited about her food.
Compiling a salad, a brave salad like that, at this stage of the competition for an amateur cook, I think is extraordinary.
I think that dessert was cosmetic and 85% of the flavour was cherry.
I don't think I've done enough purely because my dessert caused such a kind of divide.
We definitely have a difference of opinion. I like the sourness of the cherries, I like the richness of the chocolate. For me as a dessert, that is absolutely perfect.
We've got a young, precocious, experimental talent versus a very seasoned and accomplished cook.
We have made our decision.
Our quarterfinalist is Denise.
Completely and totally elated. I mean,
I'm absolutely gutted. I'd love to go on through, but this isn't the end for me. This is just the beginning.
I wanted to go through so much, but maybe next time.
it's not just me that thinks I can cook. Other people think that I can cook as well, and that means the absolute world to me.
Denise will be back for the quarter-final, where she'll face 3 other exceptional cooks.